Hi everyone, Shita's here. This week my group members present about social behavior. So social behavior is something that when you are in a crowded place or you want to mingle around. The social behavior is reflect about yourself and access about yourself as well, how you are, what kind of personality you are, like a very arrogant person who are very charming, and how are you like a very kind person and so on. And it is reflect your culture as well. For example, like you go for Chinese wedding, you are Malay but you go for Chinese wedding, how it's going to be, how you're going to behave, how you be a social interact with the multicultural. So we will explain about it, but today I'm going to explain about in this video I'm going to explain about Indians' first impressions, how they're going to do a first gesture when they are seeing a people, and food ethics, how they are eating manners in Indian culture. So first we go for gesture. So for example, Indians, if they meet Indian people, they will say vanakkam. So when you go and meet a Indian friends, you can say vanakkam. They will do hands together and say vanakkam. It's like respecting people. It's like say the way how to say hi. But nowadays people, the trend is different. Nowadays in Malaysia we didn't follow say vanakkam. Those days people they are following this, but these days people are not following. But these days they are prefer to be like hugging culture. Hugging, that doesn't mean the boy or girl, they would like to hug each other. It's like a greeting. We are more influenced to our Western culture, and either there's a boy or girl, doesn't matter, they are more into like hugging, like say hi. Even after you meet up with them, before you leaving, you hug them, you say goodbye and so on. Okay, next we're gonna see about food ethics, how manners of eating among Indians. Normally we are eating using hand, and the way we interact with the social behavior will be like we will be in it on the floor. We'll be in a one row. We will sit in a one row, and we will be sit one row, and the banana leaf in front of us, and we can't see the people. You only can see the leaf only. The person will sit beside you, so you can't talk to each other. If for example in my grandma house, if you go for my grandma's house, you cannot talk while you are eating. If you go and eating, it means you definitely can scold by her, and she always give a reason why we cannot talk. The time you are having a meal, she normally says they have a digestion issues. Like if you are eat so quietly in a quiet situation, there will be like the food will digest so fast in a proper manner. So normally she give that reasons. So when you go from the Indian cultures prefer in that way, and yeah, normally we are prefer to eat rice first, the main dish, and then only go with the sweets. So when you eat the dessert time, you will eat in a quiet way as well. And I would like to say this is Indian sweets as well. So in a Western culture we call table talk. Nowadays people's like we're having a group discussion or anything like they want to discuss, means we call it table talk. Like you go for coffee shop or going for restaurant, having a meal, we having a discussion, like we talk, we have a meals and so on. So the trend is different way, so the trending is changing. So this is how like those days people of Indian culture changes in different ways in nowadays. So nowadays also people, those days we all like Indian people, we all eat using hand, like hand. But then nowadays like you're going for somewhere or want to eat fried rice or anything, you use a spoon and a fork. When you are in that kind of environment, that kind of situation to use, so definitely you have to use that. So it make you in that situation, so you have to change it by the situation itself. And that's it for me.
Hello everyone, my name is Nasuha, and today I am going to talk about the gesture and mate selection in Malay culture. The first one, we are going to talk about the gesture in Malay culture. There are a few gestures in Malay culture. One of the popular is the handshakes while kissing the hands of our elders or the respected one, such as our Sultan Johor. And also during Raya event, we have the traditional ceremony of asking forgiveness from one another, especially from our elders. And this is our gesture while walking in front of our guests or our elderly. For the maid selection in Malay culture, gone through a few stages in the process of the maid selection. So for the first stage is the ceremony. We call it as merise. Merise is the first time where both parties meet with each other. The bride and the groom relatives and family come to the bride house, and we meet with each other. So we'll be sharing beautiful phrases such as pantun. We call this pantun sounds like, akan memanjat pohon ara, nampaknya cantik berseri laman. Besarnya hajat tidak terkira, hendak memetik buah bunga di taman. So these phrases means like we are asking whether the female is taken or not, or the female is interested with the male or not. Okay, so we are going to bring gifts such as ring, flowers, fruits or cakes, and also tepak sirih. Tepak sirih, for historically, we Malays eat the sirih. Sirih is the leaves, so we eat these leaves with kapur and gambe. Yeah, so we continue this custom. This is very traditional custom. Moving on, this is the engagement ceremony. So the mother of the male will put on the ring of engagement. They put on the engagement ring to the bride's hand. This is the hantaran, or the gifts that both parties are going to give to each other. So this is the most significant ceremony, which is the vow. We call it as akad nikah, where the male will vow, and they will be formally as husband and wife. This is the moment where they can finally touch each other. So they're doing the prayers. That's all. Thank you.